Today we discuss about pseudocode. As we know that pseudocode is one of the part of the designing phase of problem solving cycle. We can design algorithms through pseudocodes also, as well as through flow charts. In our previous class we discussed how we will represent algorithm through flow chart, and today we discuss pseudocodes, how we will represent algorithm through pseudocodes. Pseudocode is not any programming language. They are simply a set of instructions which does not have any specific syntax. There is no strict restrictions on the standard notations which are used for writing pseudocodes. Some of the standard notations which we used while writing pseudocodes are: first is input or read. Input indicates a user will taking input from the keyboard, means we are taking input or reading a input. इनपुट और रीड मतलब यूज़र से इनपुट लेना. आउटपुट और राइट मीन्स आफ्टर प्रोसेसिंग आउटपुट को डिस्प्ले करना. तो आउटपुट को डिस्प्ले करने के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं आउटपुट और राइट. while हमारा loop है, it is an iteration which has a condition at the beginning. Then we have a for loop is a counting loop. These are the iterations. repeat हम use करते हैं until a loop that has a condition at the end, means जब हमारा loop के लास्ट में कंडीशन होगी, जैसे डू वाइल लूप है. डू वाइल लूप में फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट्स हैं और लास्ट में कंडीशन है. उस स्टेट में हम यूज़ करते हैं रिपीट. इफ़ देन एल्स हम यूज़ करते हैं फॉर डिसीजन मेकिंग, अ डिसीजन इन विच अ चॉइस इज मेड. एनी इंस्ट्रक्शन डेट अकर इनसाइड अ सेलेक्शन और इटरेशन आर यूजुअली इंडेंटेटेड. Now, how we will represent an algorithm using pseudocode? For example, we have to write the pseudocode to find out of largest of two numbers. First we write please enter two numbers. अब suppose हमें दो नंबर है और उसमें से largest number find करना है और उसके लिए we are writing pseudocode. तो first of all first step हमारा होगा enter two numbers. उसके बाद हमने read किया keyboard से two numbers को. suppose n1 and n2 are two numbers. read, we can write input also, means we are taking input from the user. हमने n1 और n2 की वैल्यू यूज़र से इनपुट कराई. उसके बाद हमने चेक किया n1 n2 से बड़ा है या छोटा है by using a if else statement. if n1 is greater than n2, as we are taking decision here, so we are writing if else. if n1 is greater than n2, display or set maximum number is 1 as display n2. So in this way we can write a pseudocode. So pseudocode is not any programming language. They are just a set of instructions. Now what is the difference between algorithm and pseudocode? Algorithm is a procedure or a step-by-step procedure for finding a solution of a given problem, while pseudocode is a way of representing algorithm. ठीक है, तो दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस हुआ? अल्गोरिथम हमारा एक प्रोसीजर है या स्टेप बाय स्टेप सॉल्यूशन है एक गिवन प्रॉब्लम का, वाइल pseudocode क्या है हमारा? वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग algorithm through a pseudocode. So what is the difference between pseudocode and algorithm? Is that algorithm is a step by step solution for a given problem, while pseudocode is one of the method that can be used to represent an algorithm. While writing algorithm, we can use natural language like English or any regional language, while pseudocode is written in a format which is closely related to a high level language. Next, pseudocode does not use any specific programming language syntax and therefore could be understood by programmers who are familiar with different programming language. Transforming an algorithm presented in pseudocode to a programming code is easier than converting an algorithm written in any natural language. Now implementation. Third phase of problem solving cycle is implementation, as first phase is analyze or design, analyzing a problem. Second phase is design, and third is implementation. Implementation refers to the process of adopting and integrating a software application into a real environment. Implementation is a tool and a software into an enterprises. It can be a complex depending on the size of the organization and the software. तो फर्स्ट फेस हुआ हमारा प्रॉब्लम को एनालाइज करना, क्या हमारा प्रॉब्लम है, क्या उसका डिज़ायर्ड हमें आउटपुट चाहिए. सेकेंड है डिज़ाइनिंग. वी कैन डिज़ाइन अ प्रॉब्लम और राइट एन एल्गोरिथम और अ flow chart or a pseudocode. And third phase is implementation, means we are writing code for that. हम कोड लिख रहे हैं उस प्रॉब्लम को रियल एनवायरनमेंट में ट्रांसफॉर्म करने के लिए. सो दीज आर द 3 phases ऑफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग साइकिल. थैंक यू.